You might be wondering what this big stack of stuff is, but I think you should be able to figure it out. This are a bunch of drafts of a screenplay that I've been writing since 2016. Have some notes here, storyboards and whatnot here. I got the idea back in 2014. The first draft, which was a short film at the time, was written December 5th, 2016. The first draft of the feature was written September 23rd of 2017. This was 83 pages. The second draft was written December 28th of 2017. It was, how many pages is this? 99 pages. The third draft, May 8th, 2018. 98 pages, similar length. May 25th, 2018 was the fourth draft. This is another draft, which was written March 2nd, 2020. And there are even more drafts that exist on a flash drive on my computer that I haven't printed out. If you know anything about how we got into making movies and releasing them for free online, you'll know that in 2020 we were planning a feature film, and because of COVID, we couldn't actually film that movie. And this was that movie. These were a bunch of drafts that were written for it. I believe this is going to be the shooting script at the time. And you know what? If you look at all these stacks of papers, you'd think, wow, that's a lot of work. This must be a really good script. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not. Not yet. You see, I started writing this fairly early into my screenwriting days. See, I've been writing since I was in grade school. I started writing scripts in middle school, and it wasn't even until I was done with college that I felt really comfortable and felt like I knew what I was doing when I was writing a screenplay. So when I finished the first draft, I knew very little about screenplay, structure, story, format, all that kind of stuff. And as you go through these pages and drafts, you'll see my progression as a screenwriter. And again, you would think that the last, most recent draft would be amazing, but no, because this is how I learned to write. This is also where I learned a lot more about story and theme and character and developing that. And, the most recent draft is about a year old by now, and I haven't picked up to do it again, but if I were to just jump back into this world and write a new draft, I'd probably do it completely different. You see, that's what's weird about this project, is every single draft of the movie has gone through several different changes, because my perception of how screenwriting and story worked changed between each draft, and I learned things and I would apply it to the next draft. And so there's some pretty radical changes draft to draft. Now, the overall story is about the same, but how I executed that story is completely different. So my point is, it takes time to learn how to write, and it takes time to write a really good screenplay. I'm still learning from this experience. I've written a whole bunch of screenplays, more than I can count, but this is a story that kicks my butt, but it also forces me to learn new things about how to write. If you find yourself writing and it feels like you're taking forever to work on something, that's okay. It's okay to take your time and do something right. But it's also okay to crank out a screenplay in a weekend and film that and do that movie. That's what Oh Brother pretty much was. Written very quickly. But if you compared Oh Brother to what this movie is going to be, I can guarantee you this movie is going to be a lot stronger than Oh Brother. See, Oh Brother was just an exercise, but this is me honing my craft and perfecting my vision. So I know that was a kind of rambly, but I hope that you learned something from this. I hope you found this interesting. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And be sure to check out all our other videos on writing, but also making films. So thanks for watching the video. I'll see you next time.